Hello, everyone. My name's Dave, and today I'm joined by my friends Eva, Jeanette, Ryan, and Carson. Carson and I hail from the communications technology subject area. Eva and Jeanette are hairstyling and aesthetics teachers, while Ryan is from the construction technology teachable. We wanted to teach something that we could all use as a lesson in our grade 10 technology class. I present our lesson, Safety in the Workspace and Classroom. In small groups, the students will research different assigned safety topics to create a page for the class digital storybook. Each page will include a safety mistake and a safety rule, and all the separate pages will be combined to create a class safety storybook. Now, I'll send it over to Eva, who will explain our pedagogical tool. Take it away, Eva.
Thanks, Dave. So I'm going to be talking about the Multiliteracy project pedagogical tool that our team created. So we created a multiliteracy pedagogical resource tool called the Multiliteracy Quilt. The concept of our pedagogical tool is that the students all create individual pieces that are then combined together to make the whole complete class project. For our lesson, we utilized the tool to create a digital safety storybook. To illustrate our tool, our team all created storybook pages for tech safety and then combined them together. The Multiliteracy Quilt tool can be used for many different multiliteracy mediums, including digital and non-digital applications. Incorporated in our lesson are also the literacy tools, the Frayer model, concept map, and think, pair, share. Here's an example of the Frayer model sheet for the students to use to get ready to do their storybook pages on safety. Then they further refine their ideas using the concept map as well as think, pair, share. Now introducing our safety storybook called Do Not Do What the Don'ts Do, followed by Jeanette, who will go over our lesson plan.
Do not do what the don'ts do. Davy, don't. Do not climb the ladder without help at the bottom. Always ask for help when climbing a ladder. Don't do what Davy don't does.
Danny, don't. Do not be distracted while using equipment. Always be aware of your surroundings. Don't do what Danny don't does.
Dina, don't. Do not put your tools away without sanitizing them first. Always sanitize your tools after each use. It stops the spread of germs. Don't do what Dina don't does.
Daryl, don't. Do not leave the power on while changing blades. Always isolate power when completing machine maintenance. Don't do what Daryl don't does.
Daisy, don't. Do not spill water and leave it on the floor without cleaning up. Always clean up water on the floor so you don't slip and fall. Don't do what Daisy don't does. Safety first, and remember, do not do what the don'ts do. The end.
Thank you, Eva. Our teachables being construction, hairstyling, and communications technologies, our lesson plan needed to have a common trend. One of the commonalities in our subject areas is health and safety. So our lesson plan is safety in the workplace and the classroom. As Eva mentioned, we are incorporating many UDL components like the Multiliteracy Quilt, the Frayer model, the concept maps, and peer collaboration. This not only helps the students plan and visualize their thoughts, it also allows us as the educator to assess their knowledge and understanding of the project. The goals and expectations we want to set for the students in this lesson are the use of safe and sanitary work practices, ability to describe common safety, health, and medical issues that arise during the class or in the shop, to identify laws and safety regulations, and also to develop pieces of work and other materials that can better show evidence of their skills and their achievements, i.e. the digital storybook. We incorporated differentiated instruction, so we have reading, group work, oral feedback from the teacher, guiding questions, and a PowerPoint. Connecting with all learners is key. We include a rubric for the storybook pages and the reading presentations. We also include for, as, and of learning, like the discussion Freire model for as learning, research, concept map, collaboration, and discussion. And of would be the safety storybook page and the reading of the presentation. Equality, equity, and inclusion are large priorities in our classrooms. So I will pass it off to Ryan to elaborate more on the literacy components and social justice. Thank you.
We chose to go the direction that allowed the students to display multiple literacy components in a creative and artistic fashion. We were able to incorporate many aspects of the Think Literacy document, such as think, pair, share. Having students collaborate, needing to incorporate one another's ideas in order to create a free-flowing children's book. The Freire model or word map allows students to organize their ideas, knowing what the main topic is, and categorizing these thoughts and ideas, allowing the students to see how these safety concerns can come to fruition. This is an example of creating ideas. What would my audience like to know? The students' written literacy is imperative with the children's book. With minimal written literacy, the students must be able to get their message across in an organized and clear manner. This makes the students focus on the important information that needs to be delivered and make sure to be conscious of the words used. With the use of the children's book format, students are strongly encouraged with the exemplar book provided to include diversity and inclusivity. The use of the monster allows us to represent all races and genders. You cannot determine social identifying characteristics based on these images. Yes, we can make assumptions, but more importantly, this is a message that these factors do not truly define us. This serves as a meaningful learning experience in which race, gender, sexual preference, and other social identifications do not separate us, but rather requires us to be unison, ensuring the safety for all of our peers. Now, Carson will be leading us into the resources and then a general overview of our lesson plan.
Thanks, Ryan. So by now you can see how we somehow successfully incorporated all of our disciplines into one amazing lesson plan. Students will learn about safe and sanitary work practices, be able to describe unsafe work conditions, and develop a digital safety book that can be used for years to come. We call it the Multiliteracy Quilt. We use the power and simplicity of Canva to get students to think, pair, share, and create a tool that demonstrates their understanding of safety. However, this tool can be used for a wide range of lessons, and we encourage each of you to use it in your future pedagogy. Other resources that we used for this assignment include the Multiliteracy Theory Framework, the Freire Model and Concept Map from the Teacher's Toolkit, and Think Literacy, Cross-Cultural Approaches 7 to 12. Now, I know I can speak for Eva, Ryan, Jeanette, myself, and Dave when I say thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure explaining our multiliteracy lesson plan, and I hope that you had just as much fun watching this as we had putting it together. So I'm going to send it back to you, Dave, for any question and answering anybody might have. Thank you so much.